We thought we'd have to queue up a bunch of technologies to get mega engineering started, but it turns out all we needed was a little help from our ancient dead friends, the Cybrex, and lo and behold, we are researching mega engineering at long last. Now let's turn our attention to the Dabulan free traders who need to die. Hello Legion, this is Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more Stellaris Ancient Relics in our Roma Galactica 2.5 series. So I'm going to unpause here and we're going to cruise along at speed 2 for now, just continuing to get reacquainted. Really? Again? Oh, this must... Okay, wait. So there are two different caravansary, and I thought this was the case. There are two different caravans that are both getting kind of annihilated by the Hisma Horde. So that particular story has popped up a number of times over the last... oh good, Governor Raxier is leveled up. What do we have here? He's governing Nafdigium. Let's take a quick look at where that is. That's way up here. And then Nova Britannia doesn't have a lot going on in it. I'm looking forward to having some improved sector management. We even have some frontier planets unclaimed. But, yeah, the Dabulan free traders are our main target at the moment. I feel like I was saying something a moment ago and got completely sidelined by that particular notification. But I'm glad that governor has leveled up. Let's continue at speed 2, again, while we get reacquainted with the save. Maybe that's what I was saying.
Construction complete.
As I mentioned in the last episode, I've finally gotten some time. Oh, we do not have much of a mineral surplus, do we? Some of those upgrades I did last episode have eaten away at my minerals output. Now, one thing we can do, potentially to address that... oh, wow, I do not have many nebulas in my territory. We've got a nebula refinery in Riador. Huh. Hang on. Does this count as a nebula star? No, it's not a nebula star. Does Focal count as a nebula star? No. Crap. But Bozkarat does. Alright, so the Arium Nebula is our only chance to mine. Oh, hello. There's also you. So it's not our only chance. We are at our starbase capacity, though, so I might need to remove some starbases. Now, this is actually near a planet, so we'll probably keep that one as is. Are there any starbases that I don't need, though? Like, for instance, Zoldior. Okay, that's a trade base. Kind of was expecting that. Mindara is both trade and an anchorage, and then, of course, we have these defensive stations down here. Breglar is a defensive station. Yeah, we've just lost our mineral surplus. Crap. Some of these upgrades we've been doing, most likely. Now, I mean, the only real upgrades that I did were to a couple of alloy foundries. So, hang on. We may be able to recoup this relatively quickly, because I can build a mining district there. Yeah, that should come back. Plus, we have plenty of minerals to help balance that while it's a bit of a problem. But yeah, our lowest surplus right now is in minerals. We don't have a surplus at all. We actually have a deficit. But we'll have to make sure we keep an eye on that.
Construction complete.
As soon as I have access to another starbase or destroy an existing one.
Complete.
All right. Once again, the Carabineers have reestablished themselves. Riador already has... That's my one that's already mining. Runa is a trade station. Yep. That's the one around Regium. So I don't really have a station that I can break down. Once I've conquered the Dabulan free traders, I will. Maybe. But I don't right now. Okay. Oh, good. Colonia Hesperides also has some unemployment in the correct category as well. So, all right, that mining district is already being built. There's already a there is a housing issue, but mining districts do provide additional housing a little bit. So that's okay with me. You need an additional building of some kind, and it looks like... Oh, okay, the chemical plants as well. That's what it was. Chemical plants turn minerals into volatile modes, and then the civilian industries also, that's what it was. I was thinking in terms of alloy foundries being the things that mainly draw on minerals, but of course, civilian industries and chemical plants as well. Like I said, I've gotten plenty of practice playing offline, but it has been a minute since I played those offline games, so that's what caused that. Again, we can recoup that loss relatively quickly, I believe. Let's see. Yeah, same with the synthetic crystal lens. Okay, okay. Well, that was probably a small point of humor in the comments on the last video, but that's a quick adjustment. Let's take a look here. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. I mean, maybe trade value, but I'm looking at anything that can add to my mineral output at the moment. The few things that I've already queued up should help a good bit. Not a research institute just yet. How's our naval cap? I don't have many strongholds built, and Olympia is... Oh, wow. Really? Olympia's there? Am I reading that right? It is. Okay, yeah, Olympia definitely, I want to have a stronghold there. Because that'll help with naval cap, and if we ever have an invasion, like if we end up fighting the Duranchu eventually, that's something I don't want to have to... That's a planet that I would like to be able to defend itself, if at all possible. Let's put it that way. Okay, let's upgrade you. I should be able... Let's see, exotic gases are at plus 12 right now.
Construction complete.
Oh, nice. Okay, hang on. So now we have an opportunity. I'll keep it at speed 2. Luxury resources, I think. Yeah, let's do that. Or I keep saying that. Luxury residences.
Construction complete.
That's what I would like to do. Additional housing and amenities there. And our rivalry with the Dabulan free traders who need to die ends, or not rivalry, but our truce ends on December 24th of 2365. How close are we, by the way? 51 months away from finishing mega engineering. One of the reasons that our research is so slow. See, our deficit here has already decreased. Once again, the Caravaneers are just getting their asses kicked. I guess mainly by the Hisma Horde. But one of the reasons our research is so slow at the moment is how far above our administrative capacity we currently are. It is absurd
complete.
How big that difference is. So it's really, I mean, look at the penalties.
Construction complete.
150% technology cost. We can take a chunk out of that if we really invest some time into improving that administrative cap, which is something they want to kind of make you focus on even more in coming instances of the game. I might go ahead and build... Oh, hello. Hold that thought. Moat harvesting traps. We've got a rare resource here. Let's make sure that we've fully taken advantage of that. Caravaneers reestablished. Let's go ahead and upgrade that, because that's going to help Caledonia grow faster. Yeah. Already, minerals are improving.
Construction complete.
So we have a couple of fleets. We did some bug fixing at the end of the last episode. So we have one fleet that's actually 2 fleets that are going to be poised to jump into Dabulan space. So let's take a quick look. Oh, no. You don't need to go through their territory. That's a little bit obvious. Why don't you go... What are you doing? Yeah, let's queue up some. Much better. There we go. And minerals. Okay, so some of the other upgrades must have finished. That's fine. We'll fix it. When you have this much of a surplus in your other things, you can buy your way out of that situation until it stabilizes. Okay, so we're out of housing here. Some luxury residences may be... Hey, I said it that time. May be in order. Let's do research complexes there. We can also speed up research, which helps with our whole situation. Yeah, Paradise Dome here. Okay.
Construction
we're not going to touch
complete.
that. We're not going to do anything more that consumes minerals until we're in better shape. Not going to touch it. We're going to stay at speed 2 until things are super comfy. That I will upgrade because I have tons of crystals. Ithaca's already building upgrading to a Paradise Dome. I can build a mineral purification plant. There's not a lot to be gained from doing it there because there's not a lot of mining going on there. But I'm going to do it anyway. We will upgrade that. Planetary administration. So these planets are expanding relatively rapidly, which I like to see. Let's also do one there. I mean, it's only going to add a little bit of help, but I'll take what I can get right now, just so I don't have to nurse that particular shortage. I'll even build one here, because eventually we'll have more going on there. Let's take another look at our species.
Construction complete.
Caravanier's trade station has been destroyed once again. We're going to be millionaires if we get a nickel for every single time that we get that notification. All right, let's apply this template to this last Dabulan pop. Oh, that's right. We also haven't done the hallucinogen removal yet, so we'll do that as well. Good. Aqualeum has room for a new job. Guess what job we're doing, guys? Minerals. Thanks. All right, planetary capital for Emerita. Good. Interdimensional trade increases.
New species variant available.
All right, that's gone. And the Dabulan species has been modified, so both those projects finished at pretty much the same time that we just queued up. That was fast.
Construction complete.
30 months remaining on admin cap and 40 months remaining on mega engineering.
Station reports enemy contact.
Really? Okay, we finally have some pirates. It's been a minute. Thankfully, our fleet is right around the corner from them right now, so we're just going to give the order to turn around and wipe those guys out.
Taking evasive action.
Yeah, so one of our science ships just had to dip out as a result of that mess. Let's go.
Research station lost to enemy action.
Alright, so the pirates just took out a research station. I am not happy about that. But we're about to take out some pirates, so it's okay. What was that? We have an archaeological site. Where? Oh, that's not in our territory. I don't care. Go away. Now we have an energy deficit. Why? Oh, yeah, pirates. Of course. Disrupting the trade network right in the middle. Slowed things down a little bit too much there. Oh, that's rude. Admiral Publia Titius has developed new skills.
Spaceport reports enemy contact.
I know. My fleet's about to report enemy contact. Just let them do their jobs, please.
Construction complete. Construction complete.
Pirates gone. Energy deficit should disappear in about 10 days. Or, yeah, energy deficit. Now, there is some debris, which is good to see. You're currently... Oh, wow, you're set to passive, so you could have gotten just totally wasted just now, but you survived. Why don't you go ahead and... I hate that you can't use Control-Shift-Click to tell a science ship to do something else and then go back to the research that it's assisting. I hope they fix that in the next update. I don't know if they will or not, but anyway, please come back. There it is. Much better. Yeah, pirate spawning right in the middle of your territory is not good. They did fix it to where you can do that with patrols. Complete. I think a few patches back when they set up patrols, if you ordered the fleet to go attack something with Control-Shift-Click, so that was their number one order, when they were done attacking, they would just sit there, which is really frustrating. You want them to go back to their patrol. Now they do. So, very happy to see that.
Success.
All right, building cost minus 5%. Energy credits from jobs. Energy weapon damage. Let's go ahead and research the Tachyon Lance just to have that really powerful technology under our belt, shall we? Now, Nova Parthia. There's a couple things I can do here. I can upgrade you and then upgrade you, and that'll fix the housing issue. And as a matter of fact, I'm going to switch the position on those. And then Favonius, yeah, just a new city district. And yes, I know there are mods that change the layout of the outliner and make it a little bit more condensed. Story when you're playing wide,
Construction complete.
it's less scrolling. But cosmetically, when I load them into the game, it's a bit of an eyesore for me. I think I've mentioned that in the past, but that's
Battle
the main
debris
reason.
secured.
All right, so our minerals deficit is slowly vanishing, as was the plan. Now, what else can I do here is the question. We have, it seems, dust caverns. So...
Construction complete.
Am I blind right now? Hang on. Dust caverns. Oh, they've already been... Never mind. These aren't untapped. There, mode harvesting traps. Okay. Duh. Now, where are you? Because I might need a stronghold here as well. Not really. I'm going to upgrade that. Do we need robot pops? I genuinely don't remember how crazy I was going on robot pops, and the deficit's back. Ugh. I'm going to focus over the next couple of episodes on generating a lot of mining jobs, and we're going to make that go away. We're going to make that a similar size surplus to these over here. And I won't touch upgrades for a while. The more I think about that, the more ironic and funny it is. I really did get a lot of practice time in, but oddly enough, it's been a second since I got the practice time, so I had to remind myself of a few details, like just how many things require minerals. Not just alloys, right? I like the idea of having a military academy on some planets. Now, this is just an artisan outpost job. No, I don't want to do that. Crime-wise, we're okay. Crime is not really a problem in our empire at present, which is nice. Let's go for research labs. Again, anything I can do to boost research as well, given our problem with the administrative cap. That's what we're going to do.
Complete.
We are 3 months away from finishing our truce
Construction complete.
with the Dabulan free traders.
Construction complete.
Let the fun begin. No, not going to touch you. See, because I got so excited, right? Because I had the rare crystals in so much excess. I was like, oh, let me upgrade all the things, not realizing that that's also... All right, look at job space upkeep. Note what it is there. I'm going to move it to the upgrade tab. Watch the minerals. That's what happened to our surplus. Right there. So take notes if you are newer to Stellaris. Because that's something, again, I mentioned this last episode, but something that I did a lot in my early playthroughs of the newest versions of Stellaris is I kind of did what I used to do, and what a lot of us used to do, in vanilla Stellaris. And those of you who are still playing on console, you still play this way. You just upgrade all the things ad nauseum. Like there's a lot of yellow triangles, and you click them all. I mean, sometimes there were reasons not to, but in this version of Stellaris, there are a lot more calculations that go into the decision to upgrade a building. And you have to be mindful of what resources will be consumed, not only by the purchasing of the, well, that's really never really a factor, but the resources that will be consumed by the upgraded building, not only in terms of rare resources, but in terms of just base resources. So advanced research complexes, those will take consumer goods away. I have a huge consumer goods surplus, so I don't mind, losing some of those. All right, you can see our mining income going up. I'm also going to build some additional mining districts where my jobs demand is starting to kick in. That's really good to see. Now, Earth is out of housing, which is frankly really annoying to me. I mean, I suppose I could replace one of the civilian replacomplexes, and that would help with the minerals issue. Let's do that. Because I don't need... That's another thing you can do to make adjustments is just, get rid of buildings entirely. Just change it up. So why don't we replace that with some luxury residences so that we can eventually have another Paradise Dome on Earth. And that should solve the overcrowding issue, at least for the time being, until more babies are born on Earth. All right, how far is Classis 1? Okay, never mind. Classis 1 is the one going up there, and they're still making their way. 21 months away from mega engineering. Pretty comfortable with speed 2 at the moment. Might step it up to speed 3 once I'm fully back in the swing of things. But for now, I'm pretty comfortable. Not gonna lie. Let's do some research labs there.
Foreign powers are engaging in active hostilities.
Cue that upgrade.
Construction complete.
And then that upgrade, and I want to go ahead and switch that up because we need housing sooner than anything
Construction
else.
complete.
Whoa. Aw, did you just take it away from me? I hate when that happens. The game got excited and said I had a tradition, but I'm going to have to wait another month. I wonder if they're going to fix that in Federations. It's been happening for a few patches as well. Okay, minerals getting slightly better. There we go. Traditions available. So resource output from workers and slaves increased by 5%. This will definitely help. That's one of the things that I was building towards in the last episode. Okay, I'm going to solve this housing problem in a slightly unconventional way by going ahead and building a mining district. That means we'll have an open job. We already have 7 open jobs on Elysium. Another thing that I could do is just move pops. Hang on. That might be the best way to do this, especially with our humans. So, yeah, we have some robots. We do have some. I could transfer, how many do we have? 2? Yeah, so if I resettled you to, which colony was that? Which was the one that I was just looking at? Here it is, Pacifica. Yeah, I was going to build an additional... No, wait, it was the one with... I had already queued something up. I just clicked on it. Yeah, it was Elysium. That's what it was. So we've got a mining district building here, and I am going to let that finish building because we need additional housing. But then what I'm going to do is just transfer 1 pop, 1 human miner to Elysium. Like so. Just 1. We still need to get rid of a little bit more on Earth, but that helps fill some of the jobs.
Construction complete. Construction complete.
All right, it's starting to look better. Yeah, we're out of housing, but we don't have any
Construction complete.
excess pops here at the moment, or unemployment. All right, now we do have some unemployment on Earth. It's because of the specialists that we just removed, which is fine. Because what we can do is build something new on Emerita and Pacifica, and we're going to move like 3 of each to Emerita and Pacifica, and that should help alleviate their problem. So let's... Ooh, gas extraction wells. I didn't notice that. Well, crap. Never mind. We're going to do it on another planet. I'm going to make sure we're exploiting all of our rare resources. There's not a mineral purification plant here yet. Really? Wouldn't have thought that. All right, so this will help with some of the production we have going on this planet, particularly our metallurgists, which produce alloys, if we go with a Ministry of Production. So Pacifica is going to get 3 of those. I'm going to put the other 3 maybe on Nova Parthia. Hang on. Research Institute we could build here. Or just research labs. Let's start with research labs. So Nova Parthia and Pacifica are going to get 3 from each. And there's still going to be some unemployment, but this will put them in a place where they're more likely to be able to find jobs soon. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, and then Nova Parthia. Where are you? There you go. Perfect. All right, so yeah, we're going to show some unemployment there for a moment. That's all well and good. Beautiful. And our truce has expired with the Dabulans, so we are just waiting to get in position. I have the appropriate... I mentioned being better about defense platforms. I have enough energy to justify going ahead and building bunches and bunches of these. So let's take a look at where potentially we could build them. I don't necessarily need them to defend against the Dabulan, though. That's the thing, because they're pathetic compared to us. We're a lot stronger than them. So it might be the Juranshu. No, they're pathetic as well. We're pretty strong, guys. That's the nice thing. So it's really a matter of... I guess I will put them on the Dabulan front line. Let's go ahead and upgrade that to more than just a... it's currently just a Starhold. Or we're upgrading it to a Starhold. It's currently a... station, I guess. So what does it go? Outpost, station, Starhold? Or Starport, then Starhold? Is that what it is? Yeah. That's where it says what it currently is. Starport needs to upgrade to a Starhold. I was trying to remember the exact term. Now, over here, though, let's take a quick look at which is which. So we need mainly Hasta and Spatha class defense platforms, with a smattering of Lancia and Pugio. Or maybe kind of a split between these three and then a slightly reduced count of the Pugio. So let's do that. We've got the alloys to do it, so... Right now we have room for 12, so... Tell you what, there's eventually going to be room for more, so I'm going to do... just straight up 3 of each. Because when we have citadels... God, it's so nice to have all that just readily available. Look how quickly that just got queued up, and I didn't even have to glance at my resources. All right, minerals deficit has been dealt with. Before I wrap this episode, let me take care of a few more things, because we are getting ready to go to war with the Dabulans. Favonius, what do you need? Now that my minerals deficit's been taken care of, I can think again about some potential upgrades, but I don't know if it's time yet. Yeah, let's do New Mystic Shrine, stuff like that. I'm going to go ahead and build that, and I will go ahead and upgrade to the Paradise Dome as well, so that amenities are not as much of an issue there. Seems like it might be time. Let's get a Mega Furger. Let's get a Mega Furger out of this. I had to say it just once. And then Earth still has 1 ruler unemployment. Really? How'd that happen? Allow me to re-educate myself. Oh, administrator jobs are ruler class jobs. Good. No, so science director, merchant, and then this unemployed. Aha. I see. So on Pacifica, we're good to go. See, this is one thing I haven't dealt with a ton. Like, I've gotten a lot of practice, and by all means, like, let's talk about it in the comments, because it helps me and it helps other people who are learning Stellaris. But I've learned a lot about moving pops around. But as far as like really getting into the nitty-gritty of what's going on with this screen and like what you can do, I know you can deprioritize certain job types. So like I can say, hey, I want to disable some of the job slots here. It's kind of similar to the job slots in Surviving Mars. So maybe I do intuitively understand it a bit more than I think. But right now, what I need to do is find a job that is open Okay, that's what it is. So when you look at this tooltip, it'll tell you something out of something else if there's an opening. That's what you generally have to look at. So we need to find an open administrator job somewhere, if one exists. And the question that I have for the people who really micro the crap out of this system, of which I am clearly not one, the question that I would have, and the question other newer players might have, is there a way to quickly find out in the vanilla game without mods, like just to quickly seek out like where such a job might exist? I don't know. All right, it doesn't seem like for now. Yeah, there are no available administrator jobs, so this pop is just going to have to downgrade. They're going to have to demote. But we're at the 30-minute mark, so I'm going to stop that episode. This episode here, we were on that tear for a little bit, but we are so close, 13 months away. We're going to get that in the next episode. We're going to get the administrative cap boost and probably jump right into researching the next one, frankly, so that we can continue to get a little bit of relief from our current technology cost penalty, which is just absurd at the moment, which will speed just about everything up. And it's not just technology cost, by the way. I mean, look at that. It's tradition adoption cost, campaign cost, leader upkeep, and leader cost. So that'll affect our economy pretty much across the board. But we've taken care of the mineral shortage, the accidental mineral shortage. That might be the title of this episode. And now that our feet are kind of under us, we are ready to take on the Dabulan free traders in what could be the final war. I think I said that I was going to look at claims earlier. I have no claims on them. None. So I'm going to have to use some of this influence that I've built up, again, at not a great rate, unfortunately, in order to make claims on the Dabulan space. And I might be able to do it with relative ease. I might be able to just conquer them outright, but could need to continue doing it piecemeal until we're finally done kicking their butts. But that's for the episodes to come. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this one, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. New episodes are coming out every day at 1 p.m. U.S. Eastern Time. Comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think. And I'll see you next time.